Hey, what's up everybody? For World here today to do my review of One Piece episode 530, and I guess this episode was to prove that Hody Jones is a one-man army. Alright, so this episode, not too much happened, but we did get to see a couple of cool things. The crew gets introduced to King Neptune finally, and kind of seems like it should have been introduced earlier, but nonetheless they were introduced. And I noticed one thing off the that I really didn't get too much from the manga. I remember it happening, but I guess it's more so forced in the anime, and it kind of just gets a tad bit annoying for me. At the end of every sentence, King Neptune keeps on saying the same word, and after a while, I don't know, it just kind of was getting a little bit annoying for me, but it wasn't to the point where, oh my god, I can't stand the character. Just, it didn't translate well for me personally from the manga to the anime. But it was cool seeing him finally and see the great respect that all the fishmen have for him. Of course, Luffy just off the bat, old man, hey. And you know, gotta love that. Straw Hats all calling him old man after a while. So it's kind of cool seeing King Neptune, but I think that whole particularly saying that at the end of every sentence thing was not transferred properly from the manga to the anime, but that's just me. We get to see some funny stuff and some cool stuff. Sanji in the hospital, he's again getting these perversions from thinking about Nami and Robin, and particularly the way they were shown in the anime, they actually didn't look that bad. It was kind of enough to make, Sanji, gotta bring out the Sanji. Yeah, Oda going crazy, or I guess you could say Toei going crazy, drawing these girls so busty or whatever. And I still think, to me, it's funny. It hasn't got annoying yet for me. The whole Pokemon Brock-esque thing with him with woman and going crazy nosebleeds and everything. Of course, the two tranny dudes, or whatever, coming in blows everything up and destroys it. It's like, oh, forget about it. But still funny stuff. I never get tired of that. And Chopper's reaction to everything. So the comedy there still for me is still working. I don't know how much longer I'll enjoy it and laugh with that, but so far for me it hasn't got old. And then I guess the whole thing of the episode was mainly showing Hody Jones after taking them pills. Hody Jones is the drug addict apparently, because he takes these pills, and after taking these pills, basically he becomes a beast. This crew that seemingly got away, of humans, got away. Hody Jones, after taking these pills, goes and he's like, destroys their ship with his hands handcuffed. And I like the way they did that, and they make him seem like if he's this incredible foe or something like that, especially underwater. Um, but I'm not even gonna spoil anything because I could go on and on about Hody Jones. Also, I haven't touched on this yet. The fact that the anime keeps calling him Hody Jones, when, if I'm correct, and particularly Oda clearly stated his name is Hody Jones, Hody. So the whole Hody Jones, I don't know exactly why they're doing that particularly, but it's the official anime. It's not like it's a dub error or anything, so you really can't uh, go too much into it. You just gotta let it go with the flow. Maybe it'll be announced sometime exactly why they changed the name to Hody Jones, but it's not too much of a bother. At least I know that his real name is Hody Jones, and most of you guys do, I'm sure. I enjoyed this episode. It was a bit slow, but and particularly for me, I was really in a One Piece mood today. I was watching like some great clips from it. So for me, just seeing some new One Piece was awesome, and seeing Hody Jones as this one man racist at that, because his whole message of destroying this ship, and I guess now I could kind of talk about it. That's where the arc is going with racism. He's like, yo, tell them that a fisherman did this. This is what happens when you come to the sea. And it kind of felt like a ghetto moment for a minute. Yo, yeah, I kicked ass. You gotta go up there and tell them that it was me that did it. Kind of felt like some crazy gang thing or something out of a movie, but in a subtle way and in a proper and conducted in a proper way. Overall, again, I like it, and I guess the message of this arc was really introduced heavily with this particular episode, showing Hody Jones like, I tell the humans I did it. This is what happens when you enter the sea, and them bringing up Arlong, his crew talking about Arlong and everything. So it's getting a little bit exciting as far as that whole thing goes. The Luffy meeting up with King Neptune wasn't too exciting for me. I guess the whole Hody Jones tearing stuff up was the golden part of the episode in particularly. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Did you enjoy it? What are your thoughts on it? Is Sanji getting annoying to you with his whole nosebleeds and lusting over big titty Nami and Robin? Or is it still, funny and whatever? And also, do you agree that Hody was the gold part of this particular episode and the reason to watch it? But yeah, that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode and if you thought Hody was pretty beast the way he was portrayed in this particular episode. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything of the manga, but you'll just have to watch and see of Hody Jones if you don't know. And have an awesome day, people.